And there's the star of the show. This is great. We can see that 20 drops really kind of hit that happy medium. There it is. Okay, welcome back everybody to the World's Worst Fishing. I'm your host, Chris Jones. And really exciting, fun video today. We get to show you and demonstrate for you a brand new color pigment to the bait making community. So a few days ago, Travis and the dorks over at Dead On Plastics, they dropped a color bomb on us. 2 color bombs, actually. One of which we have today. It's down here. It's called Amber. Really beautiful color base. And you have to kind of be careful what you say about this color in mixed company. I was walking around the house and I was talking about it, and I was like, I'm going to do some amazing things with amber, or some crazy stuff with amber. The wife's like, who's Amber? So you kind of got to watch what you say about this color. It is a woman's name, so just word to the wise. They already have their suspicions when we come in covered in glitter. Amber's only going to make things worse. But what we're going to do is we're going to show you the overall color profile in terms of saturation. And then we're going to try a really great color match with it that this color, I swear, was born for. This color is really going to get your wheels turning as a bait maker, and I think that's really good. We don't have the other color just yet, Dawn, but here comes Amber. I think we're going to have a lot of fun today. Let's get the shop going. We got to mix plastic, and we might show you some recent work as well. All right, so we have 3 cups of plastic here. These are the 1 cup size. And we just kind of want to look at the color, right? We want to do some testers. And the more color profile videos I do, this is something that we're going to start doing whenever we are doing more dedicated content for a color pigment, right? A lot of my videos, you see 10 different bottles of color on there, all working together to make a color. We're going to be doing some more of this kind of content right here. So what we want to do is just kind of show you the range of the color, okay? So we're going to take some red label plastic. All right. And we're just going to fill all 3 of these up to the 1 cup line. Just for recipe purposes, we're not going to use 1 cup of each. So we're going to have a lot of leftovers today, but that's okay. You can always remelt your plastic another day. And it will live to fight another day. So yep, just some red label medium, and essentially we're going to kind of taper the saturations. Okay, so maybe first cup we're going to do 10 drops, then we'll do 20 drops, then we'll do 30 drops, and just kind of let you see the range of the color in a few different molds. We have a few molds laid out, and I think that will kind of give us somewhat of a working knowledge to work on. And then I really want to show you a really great color match with this. Alright, so 1 full cup going in the microwave. I need about 2 minutes 40 seconds. And then I think that'll get us where we need to go. You know, I need another sticker to put right here. And of course, with any pigment, particularly if it's new, you can see I've kind of already used it once. We really want to shake things up really well. Sometimes when you get a new color in the mail, you know, they've kind of had it packed in a box, and even though it's been riding on a truck, a lot of it's settling. Just like your plastic, you really want to mix a color up, especially if it's like a morph color like a blue craw or a kiwis. You really need to mix the color pigments up correctly. That way you get that full morph effect. So, but even with a normal color, really give it heck. All right, so we have the first cup down, and I say we're going to start with 10 drops. 10 drops might be so light that we really don't even see it, and it's not worth showing. So we may have to kind of up our levels, but we're going to start with just an even 10 drops. Okay, and there's 10 drops of it just by itself. Nothing else added to it. Alright. Let's try to get a little bit closer look at it there, yeah. It's got very much a chartreuse vibe about it as well, yeah. Sort of almost an orange chartreuse. Okay. Yeah, very pretty. Okay, here we go. Just gonna see what happens here. Just by itself. We're not even gonna add black flake, which goes with everything. Not even doing that. Yeah. Alright. Just by itself here. Okay, let's take a look at the first mold. I know one of them is a worm, one of them is the big lizard. This is probably the worm. Yep, that's the worm. Okay, very nice. Let's go ahead and kind of arrange them back. So this color is an opaquing color, meaning that the more color you add, it will eventually not look translucent and see-through like this. But as you can see, we have, with this light saturation, a really nice transparent see-through base. Really nice right there by itself. That is the Angling AI Spadetail worm as well. Really nice. It kind of looks like Bud Light again. This would be a good beer color, right? Alright, moving on. Set those aside. Yeah. Here comes the Magnum lizard. Or the 8-inch lizard. This should look pretty cool because you got such a thick body. And then those, then those thin tail appendages. You can see how it's kind of more yellow in the thicker parts of the body. The tails kind of have a light hint of chartreuse about them. Yeah. So there it is. Alright, there it is with 10 drops per cup. Alright, next up, let's say 20 drops now. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, and 20. Oh no, 21. Shoot. Alright. You know what? We'll just scoop one out. Kind of scoop one out. Okay. That is 20 and a half drops. My mistake. Alright, so here we go. Go ahead and get her mixing. Yep. So pretty. Alright, here comes the round with 20 drops. Okay. Nice and slow. Yeah, that felt nice. That felt really good. Yeah, there it is. Okay, folks, this is great. We can see that 20 drops really kind of hit that happy medium. Add some flake in this, maybe add some powdered effects, whatever you want. And I think this is the perfect saturation to still keep some of that transparency, but it's rich enough. You see a little bit more color, and this could handle some manipulation, maybe with a drop of black. That'll bring out some of that chartreuse a little bit. You could obviously add flakes as well, which will change the overall hue, but it's not so light that it will just take it over. If we look at the Magnum lizard here, the 8-inch lizard, you can see this really hit a really nice, again, happy medium in terms of saturation. We get a little bit more of the orange and more of the core amber colors in the thick body, and then we get, again, still a little bit of a transition to more what looks like a normal chartreuse in the tail, which I find to be a really, really nice byproduct. So if we compare the two, let's get out the lizards from the first run here. All right, kind of set them side by side. Yeah. Yep. I definitely like where 20 drops got us a little bit better. Okay, and one last little color saturation test here before we actually try to make something. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Got it right this time. Okay, 30 drops. and we will see y'all right back. Yeah, here's a nice little display showing amber's range. Very cool. So, question of the day, comment down below, which saturation range do you like best? Do you like it light, somewhere in the middle, or kind of pretty ultra saturated? That's about as much as I would ever go. I think personally I would live about right here. So yeah, let me know which one you like the most, 10, 20, or 30. All looking really nice though. So while we have our plastic cooking, wanted to show y'all some really crazy hand pours we did. Yep, lots of layering going on. And you can see sort of that yellow body color, kind of like amber. Yep, sort of, kind of. Yep, lots of different stuff. I really like the orange tips. Yep, lots of layering there. There's blue, there's kind of blue with a black border, capsuled in sort of this kind of yellow-green pumpkin, which turns that green. So the yellow, brownish green pumpkin laminated with the blue gives you that sort of emerald green in there. Yep, and then the whole thing is then filled in with white along the whole body. Lots of work, but super cool. Okay, so the first color I thought of when I saw amber was this, the green sunfish. Oh my lord. Okay, that is absolutely beautiful. Let's see if we can get there. We're gonna try to run you through it real quick. So I actually already experimented with this color the first time I used amber. I was that excited about it. So we're gonna go with Dead On Plastic's Melons base for the top, okay? And we're just gonna get some in there. We're not gonna worry too much about saturation. And then of course, amber base for the belly, right? So I don't know, we'll stop there. That's about 10 drops. And yeah, basically these are gonna be our two halves, all right? But if you could tell, right, that green sunfish was a lot more green than that, okay? So what I did, and what I want to do again, add a little bit of blue, okay? So 1, 2, 3 drops of blue, and watch this. Our melons now becomes a rich emerald green, just like that. All right. Then we also obviously need to get our other side mixed up here. And this is something that I did, and I wanted to show y'all the effect of it. Here's what 1 drop of black does, okay? I gotta watch my drop there to make sure it's only one drop. Watch some of the chartreuse come out of this. I don't know if you could tell on camera. Look at how much more green it is now. It kind of takes a little bit of that orange out, okay? But those are essentially going to be our 2 halves. Okay, so now it's flake time, so I want to add some medium black flake to that top. All right, but we also want a lighter saturation of flakes in the bottom. So a lot of times, whenever you're laminating colors, you might only do flakes on 1 half. This one I want flakes on both halves. Okay. All right, and then we put a little bit of green highlight in that top side just for kicks. Okay. Okay, so blue flake, medium-sized blue, medium-sized blue. All right. And then, last but not least, a little bit of medium-sized green. All right. So some medium-sized green. And then on the other side, a little bit of a lighter serving of medium-sized green. Okay. Yeah, this is going to look really awesome. Well, I hope. This is almost exactly how I did it the other day. And as soon as I pulled it out of the mold, I said, yep, this is the one I'm going to do on video. This was the color that I was just lusting after whenever I saw amber. Wow, that sounds terrible. Cut. Okay, we're back. I have to stop talking about lusting after amber. So, anyway, this is sort of, a color I had in mind immediately. Okay, let's try it. Here comes green sunfish. Okay, let's see what happened. Okay, hey! Look at this. See how it kind of looks chartreuse? When we get it out, boom. Yeah. Here's your green sunfish laminate. Look at the belly. Oh. Isn't that nice? Oh yeah, baby. So now what we'll do is we'll take a still shot of these and some of the other ones that we're going to look at and see how they compare to our target photo. Okay, next up is the, I think this is the 3.5 inch tracer. It's either that or the 3. It's 3.5. Look at that. Oh yeah. You can see how, because of how strong the green top is, it even kind of brings out the chartreuse more in a laminate. But when you look at it from the profile, really see that beautiful sunfish color belly there. There it is. The Rip Rap has entered the chat. Yeah. Awesome stuff. Yep. Who does not like the Rip Rap? I'll put this image up on the screen. But yeah, not bad. You can see how the original one kind of has, well, this sort of painting or drawing here of a green sunfish. It has all those kind of blue specks. That's why we added the blue flakes. Yep, that amber bottom. Might could have made the top a little bit less green and added a little bit of brown hue to it. But yeah, overall, you can see a really, really great way to make this color. Just combine those two pigment bases. All right, guys, so that is all we have time for today. But I really, again, wanted to demonstrate the color as best I could to show you what the color looks like across all of the saturation ranges, and then sort of give you a real world idea of how you might use this color. You know, one thing I like about the way that Dead On Plastics and Travis sort of develop these colors is they want to give you a color base to work with, right? They don't necessarily just want to do all turnkey, normal, you know, everyday squirt right out of the bottle colors. He wants you to imagine greater with it. You know, if this bottle of color could talk, Amber would say, hey, I want you to use me as a tool to build a color to get exactly what you want, as much as she wants to be your one and only straight out of the bottle by herself. So I like the fact that they don't spoon feed us every color straight out of the bottle. This one right here is definitely meant to get your wheels turning. I can't wait to see what everyone else comes up with. I have lots of visions in my head of a lot of belly colors for perch, sunfish, bluegills, and the open pore, hand pour stuff. Me personally, I'm going to make some worms with this, with some black flake. Pretty simple, just amber and black flake. I don't even think I'll add a drop of black or brown or orange or anything else to it. But you know what I would say is, you know, take this video and run with it. Imagine greater, okay? See, oops, now we're out of focus. You know, the whole point is to imagine greater, and I think an amber base is something that has been slept on. I have some amber from some other manufacturers. I don't care for them. What I really like about this one is that it has that kind of chartreuse, I won't say morph, but it has a lot of chartreuse in it, especially if you bring it out. I really like how this plays on color. So not only is it beautiful by itself, as we saw, you can also alter it and really come up with some amazing custom colors using a base that is not all that common. So I think you're going to get a lot of results out of this that you would not otherwise get, because this is such a slept on color. Makes a really beautiful orange, as you saw. I cannot wait to see what everyone does with it. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. Amber, thank you so much for watching, guys. We will be doing more of these color-specific videos. I kind of want to get through almost every dead-on color if I can, and basically just show the range of the portfolio, because they're really doing some amazing stuff. So in any event, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend. We will see you guys in the next video. Plenty of exciting things still yet to come. We will see you then.